looking at homework number 2 on scientific notation. Basically, it says represent 12,600 in scientific notation. You're going to first write 12,600, exactly how it is. And now this is a large number. So we're going to pretend that there's a dot here. We're going to move it over. 1, 2, 3, 4. We always want to get it between the first and second number if we're reading from left to right. So this will be 1.26, and you don't have to include the zeros because that's the whole reason for scientific notation, to simplify numbers, times 10 to the fourth. Now that means when you have a positive, the number would go larger. You could go in reverse. Like if you were to write this back in how it was originally, you would go over 1, 2, 3, 4. You could check yourself, and it's exactly the same. So this is our correct answer, 1.26 times 10 to the fourth. Again, you say represent 0.00358 in scientific notation. It's a very, very small number, so it's probably going to deal with that negative. So we're going to have our dot. We could include the 0 in front of it. Doesn't matter, but we're going to move the number until we're in between these numbers. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's in between the 3 and the 5. The first two numbers right there. If you're leading from left to right, the first two, and it's going to be 3.58. Okay. Now it does not include the zeros, so we don't have to include the zeros. Over 1, 2, 3. It's going to be times 10 to the negative 3. One question I always get is, what about these zeros here? Those are numbers, right? Yes, they are numbers, but we want to get in between first two non-zeros here. Again, when we're over here, we want to get it between the first two non-zeros. If we're reading from left to right, the first two. If we're reading from left to right, the first two. Okay. Again, we have 44 million. You'll start getting the hang of it. And we want to get this in scientific notation. Okay, it's a large number, so it's going to be positive. So we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll get 4.4 between the first two numbers, 4.4 times, non-zero numbers, times 10 to the 7th. Okay, that makes sense. Next one, you're going to take 0, it says 0.00308 in scientific notation. Again, we know it's going to be negative because it is a small number. So it's 0.00308. Alright, now 1, 2. Now quick question here. 3. Would I stop here because it has a 3, but there's a 0 behind it? Well, yes I would, because we're between at least there's a non-zero number there, so starts it off. So put 3.08 times, we moved over 3 times, so it's times 10 to the negative third power, because it's a small number. Alright, so you go ahead and finish 5, 6, 7, and 8 for your homework. Very simple. You can rewind, fast forward, whatever you need to do on the part I did, just to help you out. But just finish up. Alright, thanks.